It was just to overlap. I can reduce the cooldown a bit, but it still needs a little bit of one, so it's not overlapping. How's my trigger fire? Anyway. I'm just like giving up my feet to these piranhas. That is a form of torture I do not wish to be a part of. Oh, wait, I want to be on that side. Now, there's a space. There we go. Put it down a little. Get up there. What? Water bomb plus arrow does not equal what? Okay. I guess that's fair too. Can I at least, like... That's not what I want to target. Screw you guys, I'm out of here. I'm gonna stand there, being angry. Or float there, rather. Not even the chest was worth it. You guys are lame. Okay, we got that moving. Hello. You've made a mistake. And I forgive you. I get it. No. That's a tricky one. Get it. Are you rupees? Of course you are. As if I didn't know. Well, now I'm just stuck here. Yeah, now I'm back here. Not where I want to go. Go back around that way. Or... this way is open now. Ah. I'll take him. Gross. Meat. Yeah. smack. Had to make sure the door was solid. Now back here. Okay, that missed, but I'll take it. Not gonna argue with that. Where am I going? This way. This is where I want to go. Yeah. Aha. Wah. Oh boy. Just what I was looking for. But it won't fit in my wallet, so let's put it back for now. Right through his hand. Squeeze through. You got the water up another level. I need that there key. Water's flowing this way. Yeah, I want to go this way. Easy enough, I think. And I gotta remember I want to go back to that other gate area, which is on top of this way. Cool. So now we have this. The water waited patiently for me to rise. Hi. You stuck back here? That sucks. What else is over here? Oh. Ah. Sweet. There's that one. I bet that chest is rupees. The one on top of the first switch, the first water switch, I still bet that is rupees. Don't remember exactly. But if I know this game, I know that it does occasionally waste your time. This is the way to... I'm not going the right way, am I? I don't think I am. I want to be up there. At least for what I'm trying to do. Yeah. Great. No, not the boots. So I just want to go up. Cut through here now. I didn't think so. I didn't think they'd do anything, but I was suspicious. Oh no. Okay, I can do this. That's funny, it's almost like with boots underwater, with this current, you walk at normal speed. And then we go back here. Ah, okay, I was afraid it would take me back down. That's funny. Yeah. Do this smarter. No, no, no! Man, damn it! I meant to use the boots mid-air. Frickin' Link with your dumb diving animation. Stop it. Diving into the ground. Like, that is not a place to dive. Alright. Nope. Doing this the hard way. The way Nintendo intended. Probably explains why there isn't a Mrs. Link. It's unconventional, to say the least. Go! 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 I swear to God if this is rupees. Go! Go! Oh boy, exactly what I needed. I need it so much that I'm just gonna put it back. As if I didn't know. Get the hell out of here. One of those ideas that worked on paper for a whole 10 seconds. As soon as it was implemented into the game, the idea of littering every dungeon with rupees and then saying you don't need them, put them back. Guys, that could have literally been anything else. That chest could have literally been anything else. It could have been more arrows or bombs and I would have been happy. But as if I'm gonna come back into this dungeon to go get that rupee. If I even can. I don't even know if I can, to be honest. There's the... It's a rupor. Only if you have enough rupees. Go, go, go. Squeezed right in. Ah. Should have seen that coming. No, too far. Damn it. Ah. Ah. Now that everybody has goosebumps and is paying attention. I missed it. No, don't touch me. Go away. Do I want to be on this one? Still trying a space. I think it's... Hold on, maybe the cooldown didn't come into effect here.
Space,
Heavy
space.
space.
I'm gonna go to space. Yes, please, space. Space, space. Go to space. Space, space. I'm gonna go to space. Space, space. Go to space. Hey, boy. Space. Oh, bloody cool, bloody cool. Here come space crabs. Here come space crabs. How many space crabs? Space crabs, help. Go into space. Go in there. Can't wait. Gotta go. Space. Going. Better buy a telescope. Wanna see me? Buy a telescope. Gonna be in space. 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 Go to space. Hey, boy. Yeah. Okay. Space, space. I'm gonna go to space. Space, space. Go to space. Please, space. Bye.
Please space. Bye. Loverly. But I do kind of want to replace that with the one of him just going space. disgusting. Damn.
Squad alarm! We are off!
Alright, now I'm over here. What does that do for me? Yes.
Correct!
Correct! I am now over here. That is correct. Ah! He's zappy doo. No zappy. I didn't even get Uku. I just walked right by him. I don't really need him. The only reason I need him is to leave the dungeon. This one room screwed me up more than any other room in this entire dungeon. Remember trying to remember what to do, like, maybe because it's such a condensed little, like, labyrinth thing, all enemies going everywhere. I just remember this one was such a nightmare. Like, I felt stupid doing this room. I remember feeling frustrated and stupid because I kept getting turned around in this one room. Granted, I don't think I was the best.
And it's really bad.
And it's really bad. Granted, I don't think I was any good at following maps when I was younger. I didn't care for maps. In fact, I think I just turned it off like that most of the time. That probably didn't help my cause. What is this? Just a way back? Play our game and feel stupid. The real spirit of adventure. You're not on an adventure until you're completely fucking lost. Ah, zap. Ouch. I knew I was trying to find the carpenter. Ah, see, I almost did it again. This freaking jellyfish just turned me around. It's a tagline I can get behind. I want that on a shirt. Not an adventure until you get fucking lost. Don't touch me, gross fishies. Do not touch me, as I am close to the edge. Stop it. Gross. How do I... Oh, I need the hook shot. Adore. Wait, this isn't even the way to do it, is it? No, I need to drop from... Ah. Uh-huh. Okay. I forget. I need to go up. Need to go up. One way or another. Stop it. Y'all's attacks are way too big. that? Yeah, okay. I see. I see the destination anyway. Wait, is that what that... Wait, okay. Yeah, that's what that hole was for. I get it now. Boy, is this some clunk. This probably contributed to why I got turned around so much, because it's just freaking clunky trying to navigate through this at all. So that was probably a big contributing factor. Get up there. One of those, the more I think about it, I don't necessarily blame them for not going head-on with underwater dungeons in Breath of the Wild. With how complex the game is, it probably just would have delayed the game for another year trying to figure out how Link swims. Like, cause even in Breath of the Wild, like, swimming is a bit clunky. It's a bit too tanky. Tank-like with its controls. Like, I don't know how else to describe it, but it's just, it's heavy. It's weird. Weird, and I don't like it. You got the big key. Alright, let's get the frick out of here. It's rupees. Just what I needed to beat the dungeon. I'm gonna wait for you this time. This way. Go this way. Come on and slam. And welcome to the jam. Hi. No, thank you. And still got it. I don't think there's anything else in this area that I need. Oh, but I missed my rock. Oh, I didn't. I'm back here. Look at all of these chests. And they're all rupees. Except for that middle one. That's what I'm talking about. It's infuriating. Especially from like a completionist standpoint. And I even think the completionist, made that comment. Every time he plays this game, he makes that comment. Like, it is just the most useless freaking thing. And it's infuriating when you want to get all the rupees. I gotta, like, leave and just spend all my rupees on anything. And then there's nothing to spend them on because bombs and arrows come in freaking droves. I just, like, buy a bunch of potions and drink them right there. So I think I I think that door should have been opened, and I did not do it. So we're going this way. Right? No, this way. That's not going to be any shorter. Maybe if I took the down path, but... Ah, well. Wait, do I have to go this way? I think I do. Unless... Can I make it? Ah, nope. I had to try. Ah, well. You know... Guys, got any hats? Need some hats. Yo, Solstice. Indeed, some Twilight. Oddly enough, this might be my favorite one. I've said it many, many times. This was my favorite before Breath of the Wild existed. And it's still pretty much my number 2. And if you were to ask me what's my favorite game that uses the old-fashioned Zelda formula, yeah, this would have to be it. This one and A Link Between Worlds tie. Like, it goes back and forth between those two. But if I were to give a top 3, it really has to be Breath of the Wild, Twilight Princess, and A Link Between Worlds. And I think Twilight Princess just gets the bias, because it was my first real Zelda. But I still have a deep love for this game. Maybe we'll come full circle and get those old school elements again. I was just talking about that earlier on the stream, where like first and foremost I would like do anything to be able to play A Link Between Worlds on stream, because it's a 3DS game. There's no easy way to do that other than like emulating it, and I don't think 3DS emulation is easy. There's no 3DS, you know, we all know the situation with 3DS capture cards, so that would be a pain to do at all. I would love for them to port. What's that? Connect. Oh no. Oh yeah. Right. Oh, that's right. Yeah. The hook. I thought you were saying there's like a thing to. No, unless you know the guy. Yeah, unless you know the guy that. Yeah, unless you know one of the many guys who have retired from making 3DSs. Yo, Kylio, what up? Anyway, I would love, for one thing, if they ported A Link Between Worlds to the Switch somehow. It'd be something to work around, because it's a dual screen game, so they'd have to change how the menu works. Not that much. It's Zelda. It'll work. It's no. A Link Between. I mean, yeah, it is a little bit old. Yeah, but at the same time, that's part of the reason why we don't see DS and 3DS games on the market, because they are a trick to pour over like that and make it look the same. You know what I mean? That is kind of why we don't see, like we had the DS Virtual Console on the Wii and Wii U and stuff like that. Even that, I think, was very limited as to what it had. Actually, I don't know. It was always a weird case with the Virtual Console and DS. Yeah, when in doubt, ported out. That's that's a good one. But I'd love to see that. But then I was also, see, here's the second heart piece. I was kind of brainstorming to myself, like, because A Link Between Worlds is a sequel, like, I don't think it would be the worst idea in the world if they did A Link to the Past 3 and made that with Switch graphics, with Switch UI, and made it a Switch game instead of a remake. And that sounds weird, like Zelda making a third game. Zelda making a third game of anything, but then I thought Spirit Tracks is technically the third in a trilogy. Not explicitly, but it is the third in the Toon Link trilogy. So, I don't know. Like, I would love for them to revisit A Link Between Worlds or A Link to the Past some way or another, and, you know, give it the, like, another big reason would be to have exactly that, a traditional 2D Zelda that isn't just a remake. And I love Link's Awakening HD, and I love that it exists, but all the same, I'd love for there to be a unique Switch game that uses the old Zelda style. Yeah, that is exactly it. Like, that's always the floor of these conversations. If Nintendo is convinced enough, people will rebuy. Yeah. Like, I'm sure some of you know the story of A Link Between Worlds. Shigeru Miyamoto needed to really be convinced to touch A Link to the Past at all, and then further convinced that it should be a sequel. That it should not just be a remake, that it needs to be a sequel to the game. So, like, unless it's, like, there's you know, they're super protective of their IPs. They, obviously, like any other company, they're driven by money, so if the money's not there, it's not going to happen. You know, especially with Zelda. Zelda's not a series they necessarily experiment with anymore. Like, there's a reason Breath of the Wild took so long, because it had to win. It had to be successful. Yeah. Right, that too. I thought that when Link's Awakening came out, that they would do the Oracle games, because the Oracle games have very little attention. Yes, it is. Very creepy. I know, I will. I know I'm gonna hear what Midna has to say. Yeah, it's a different complaint with, Nintendo nowadays, I think. Like, yeah, they are really one of the few companies, and the only of the big three, that strives to put out finished games. That absolutely is true. Like, yeah, there is no Nintendo first-party games that release with a battle pass and a microtransaction plan for the future and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Their games just aren't fueled by that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, Breath of the Wild, I think, is the Nintendo way of doing DLC. They had the game, and the DLC is nothing but extra. Nothing but extra story. The main game was already done, and I'm willing to believe that, like, the DLC was already done, and they had, I don't know, the marketing team of Nintendo, I guess, were the ones who said you need to have DLC in this game one way or another, so they're like, fine, take out this extra, or maybe it was made completely after, which is probably more likely the case. They made the DLC after the game was quote-unquote done. This was all just, like, stuff on the side, because I think they did say that. The motorcycle, the masks idea, that was stuff that was originally going to be in the game, but they just put it on the side. No, the DLC came out like a year later. But exactly a year later. Yeah. Yeah, there's a give and take. It's like, yeah. And I was actually watching a video about that. A lot of it has to do with I wrote a paper about this. I've said it many times. It's the Iwata years. The Iwata and Reggie years really were the best years of Nintendo's, like, financially, popularity, like, in public face. Like, that was the best time. Even with the Wii U, even with the sometimes like cash grab Mario games. Even with all that, it was the best attitude that Nintendo had towards the industry. I want to hear what Midna has to say. What are you doing floating around? Talking to chat. There's no going back up now. The only thing you can do is dive. Okay. Yeah. Nintendo's in a very different spot than they were like 6 years ago. They feel more corporate than ever. They feel more very transparent with their anti-consumer practices, and this, like, they're transparent in both ways. Like, they're open to admit when a game isn't ready and that things need more time, and they're very open about their sales numbers. But on the opposite side, they're transparent not in telling us about their malpractice, because no company does that, but they're not exactly quick to hide it either. Like, they're very brazen about shutting down fan projects. Yeah. I'm sorry, what? Kinda. If they screw up with their games, they say sorry. But they don't apologize for, like, pulling fan projects and pulling events. Yeah, it seems like that would be Nintendo doing the right thing. I see that as them. I trying to be particular with my wording, but I see that as I do see that as covering up, because, like, they didn't re-release the controller with any modifications. They didn't change the games. All they did was, yeah, they settled in court. They issued that compensation that nobody knew about, that nobody knew how to actually access. Yeah, it was kind of their workaround. Stop eating me.
That's kind of shady.
It is standard corporate. Yeah, exactly. That's not shady. It's just yeah, it's like not necessarily going out of their way. And that's why I point to Iwata and Reggie, because those were the guys, more so Iwata, because he was the actual president of Nintendo. Reggie was salesman. Like, he was president, but he was a salesman. He didn't get to decide what Nintendo did. But Iwata, like, he was the one, you know, he cut his salary so that his employees wouldn't be laid off. He cut his salary instead of laying off. He took over development of games. Exactly. He single-handedly took over development of games and gave, like, games that could have, you know, again, like, where the industry was, stuff like Pokemon, stuff like even Zelda at that point, it could have sold in a somewhat broken state and still made money, but Iwata stepped in and made sure that didn't happen. I don't know where he was for Skyward Sword, but that's a different issue. I'm not going to talk about that. There's my Zelda shade for the day. I'll keep it away from Spirit Tracks. The blow eye hole, which is just as disturbing. Yeah, and now we stab it. It is. Gross. Get up there. Yeah, that's exactly it. They knew, and that was kind of the underlying point of it. They knew they didn't need graphics. They knew they had something different. They didn't need graphics or horsepower or anything like that. Like, and more than anything, yeah. I know, I need to intercept him. And I can't let go of the swim button. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, this is gonna happen no matter what. No, there's no time limit. The boss. Okay.
back on, baby. Get it.
I was gonna go up further. Gotcha. Gotcha. Finish. Finish him. Finish him. Yeah, the Wii. And it's weird to think, like, not a lot of people recognize that. Like, a lot of people do, but the Wii changed the entire industry in such a fundamental way. Like, when people think the golden age of Nintendo, like, what is the best Nintendo did? People tend to jump straight to the NES and the Super NES. Like, yeah, the original Mario and stuff, and those were, more or less, the prime ages of Nintendo. Those were, like, where Nintendo solidified itself as a company. But you ask what's Nintendo's best years? The Wii was insanely above its own and the rest of the industry. Like, it was above Nintendo's other consoles and above the rest of the industry. So much so, and that's just sales figures. Never mind, like, the praise it got from... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'll just take that, thanks. Now, don't resent me for all I've put you through. I need this thing. Besides, we have to do something about Zant, the one who thinks he's the King of Shadows. His power is a false one. I'll prove it using these. So... I've done everything I needed to. I'm sorry for dragging you all over the place with me. Hold on, hold on, hold on. So, shall we go? Okay, just want to make sure there's no more dialogue. Here's where shists get reals. Get him. Snack. Why they're there. Yep. Zant. Did you honestly mean to take an ancient and withered power like this and turn it against me? You are a foolish traitor, Midna. Why do you defy your king? My king? You who do nothing but abuse the magic of your tribe. You must be joking. How dare you? Are you implying that my power is our old magic? Now that is a joke. This power is granted to me by my god. It is the magic of the King of Twilight, and you will respect it. My Midna, did you forget? That beast is one of the light dwellers who oppressed our people. No matter how much you may desire otherwise, you will never be more than a shadow in their world. You cannot consort with their kind. But if we can make their world ours, Midna, light and darkness will meet at last. Our tribe will take back their realm, and sweet darkness will blot out this harsh light. And that, Midna, is why I need you. Not just for me, but for all of our people. Lend me your power. So be it. I will return you to the light world you covet. Get ready for the best song in all of Zelda ever.
Okay.
RJP, hero chosen by the goddesses.
Alright. Who died?
Go to the princess locked away in the castle. That princess holds the key that can unlock you from your shadow form. I think that too. And it takes me a second too. Midna, RJP, hurry. Hurry to Zelda. Zelda, I need you. Also, yeah, best song in the game. Twilight Princess, indeed. Yo-Yo Monkey Wrench. Hey, go away. You're interrupting my sonata. Little monkey. Should add this to the playlist. Can I tell you something without making it sound like backseating? Sure. I know this game pretty much front to back, so sure. Why not? I don't. Yeah, if you right. If you tell me something I don't know, I welcome it. I was just here yesterday. Oh. Kitties. I just hate the rain. Can't get comfortable weather. I can't get comfortable whether I sit or stand. Maybe my sixth sense is trying to tell me something. Trying to tell you you're wet? Alright. Turn back down. Hello, kitties. Eek, that thing on your back. Is it alright? That Zora kid came through here looking as bad as that. Why don't you take this one to Talma's bar, too? Oh yeah, we gotta go talk to Talma's cat.
Also,
Our inside cat.
so, light strike sales, no wheat. In North America, it was 45.5 million. Europe, 30. Wait, I don't know.
What is the overall number, though?
I have an estimate. And 12.8 million in the rest of the world.
It should be able to just look it up.
Not right.
Okay. Haven't seen your face around here before. If you want to know about this town, then you should ask Louise. Tell Miss Cat. That's her name. Louise. This is an awesome Zelda. I already talked about it a few times, but this was my first Zelda, and only has since been replaced by Breath of the Wild as my favorite. Thelma, I need help.
Just about,
That's what I thought. 100 million or billion? 100 million, thought so. No way it's 100 billion. That's a bit too much. Yeah, that's what I thought, around like the 100 million mark. That's what I remember for. I think only the PS2 has outsold it. Am I right with that? What sold more, the PS2 or the Wii? See if chat can guess or knows the answer. I always forget. I want to say it's the PS2. And I'm even willing to bet that the DS was more than both of those. I think the DS was the highest of all time. But they don't count that with console. That's handhelds. You there! Kitty. Helmets, Kitty. PS2 outsold GameCube, Wii, PS3, and 360. Okay, I thought so. I would have bet PS2 still outsold it.
Batista would play with it anyway.
Oh. You're RJP, correct? No. I am Wolf. I am Wolf. Yes, I thought so. I could just tell, you know. No, she just smelled me. Oh. I'm Louise. Do you remember meeting me in this shop before? Though I don't think we were properly introduced. In any case, I must tell you, I'm a bit puzzled as to why you look like that. Really, dear, you can't blame the humans for tossing you out, the way you look. Oh, another patient? You certainly are a curious sort. Please. Princess Zelda. This way. I know, I love that. Well, Thelma told me earlier that her hideout has an underground passage to the castle. She hinted at that earlier. Yeah. Here, get in through the window. The attic is connected to the castle's waterway. It's an old waterway, though, so it could be a rough trip. Well, I suppose all that's left to do is make sure that the humans don't notice you. My inside cat on the job. And I love that little animation. As soon as Midna said Zelda, like, the cat just... and then walked over to the window. The animation that it did. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. Beast, get out! They don't care, I'm a beast. I am playing this on the GameCube. This was the clutch gift that my sister got for my birthday last year. September.
I know how that's the time. I swear.
Yeah, last year my sister went to... whoops. Don't do that. What was that sound? My sister went to a convention forget what it was. I think it was either Comic-Con or an anime fest. I think it was Comic-Con. It must have been Comic-Con because she went for a few days. First day she went, she showed off her Master Sword replica that she got. She kind of brought it up to me. He was like, "Don't be mad. This is mine, but I got this." And I was like, "Okay, cool." Yeah, it was like, yeah, my birthday was like a week later, but realistically, I don't care. She went to the convention and got that. Yeah, don't be mad. I'm just showing you. But she did then say if there's anything you can think of that you might want. And literally, I just said, I don't expect you to actually find it, but if you can somehow get Twilight Princess for the GameCube, that's like the one vital piece of my collection. And I didn't ask. I don't look the gift horse in the mouth, but I didn't ask whether she got it from Comic-Con or just went out of her way to get it. Either way, she did, and she got it. Oh, thanks for beating the ghost. Can I call you Doggy? I'm Giovanni. I became consumed by greed long ago, and sold my soul to a dark creature that did this to me. I can't move. I can't go see my girlfriend. My pet cat Gangle is frozen on my head. I don't think I could be more miserable. I have to ask you a favor, Doggy. Can you find and defeat 20 ghosts that lurk in the dark for me? I think if you can free the pieces of my soul from the ghosts that hold them, I'll be free. Oh, but it's raining out now, so I don't think you can go outside directly. I'll open the door to the underground waterway for you. Once the rain stops, you can come back in here by digging around the front wall where the cats gather. So, like, this is the passageway to the castle. What's your relationship with Telma? And he never answers that. Even when in fact, I don't think I've ever gotten all the pose. I don't think I've ever completely gotten all the, because it's not necessary. I don't think it gets you anything in the end. It's just for the sake of completing it. But, like, what's this guy's relationship with Telma and the rest of the gang if this is their underground passage to get to the castle?
Trying to steal, they're gold. You got two.
No, what?
Oh.
No, why is he here? Is my point. Why is the underground passage here in his house? That's my, yeah.
Because he dug into the castle's gold.
Okay, but now he's, what does that have to do with Telma and the gang? Why is this their passageway? And that's my question. How did they know? That's my theory. Then what's he still doing here? No, my theory is, yes, what happened before he was trapped. So they just let him be here? They just cut through this castle and he's frozen there? That's my question.
It seems like they stumbled upon this ghost.
Yeah, see, okay, that's my, yeah, that's my question. That's what I'm trying to theorize.
That was just base level.
Yeah. Well, see, I don't know if there was a curse on the gold. I think he was cursed.
I think that's
No, I think he has the Midas curse, where he touches things and they turn to gold. That's, yeah. I think it's like, yeah, they don't call it. Yeah, he probably, see, there's another part to theorize, where did the curse come from at all? Maybe he was robbing the castle and robbed a ghost from it by accident? And yeah. Yeah, when you defeat all the posts. At least we still get the lament. Was that not all of them? Oh, these don't even, not even part of the puzzle. Thinking this is, that's what I need to do. Okay. Like, really? Empress, Monkey, Donkey, Sassy, the gang's all here. You know, die. Thank you. Dig a hole. I don't think there's anything down there. Get up. This. Okay, guy. Stop. Falling off the ledges. Okay. Might even take a look at the encyclopedia in a minute. See if there's anything about Giovanni in there. Yeah. Backing up. Ever see a dog do a backwards tightrope walk? You bastard. God damn it. Get out of here. Oh, I can't use my frickin' brake. And they can't help me with that either. this way. Ah. Birds. At least they're not nightmare birds this time. Go. Get up. You weren't here for the Twilight birds? Goal! We made it!
It's the Legend of Zelda, and it's really bad.
Space, space, I'm gonna go to space, space, yes, please, space, 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 go to space.
Of all
space,
times,
space.
of all times to put the
Go to
space.
space, boy. Space. Oh, play cool, play cool. Here come spacecrafts. Here come spacecrafts. How many spacecrafts? Spacecraft help. Going to space, going there. Can't wait, gotta go. Space, going, better buy a telescope. Wanna see me? Buy a telescope. Gonna be in space. Space, space, go to space. Boy, yeah, okay. Space, space, I'm gonna go to space. Space, space, go to space, yes, please, space.
Please. Please tell me. How do we break the curse on this one? This is the one. You need him. Save our world. That's why, Princess, please. You must help RJP. What binds him is a different magic than what transformed him when he first passed the curtain of Twilight. It is an evil power. Our world is one of balance. Just as there is light to drive away darkness, so too is there a benevolence to banish evil. Head for the sacred grove that lies deep within the lands guarded by the spirit Farron. There you will find the blade of evil's bane that was crafted by the wisdom of the ancient sages, the Master Sword. Master Sword is a sacred blade that evil can never touch. Evil cloaks you like a dark veil, and that blade is the only thing that can cleave it. RJP, hero sent by the goddesses. Like you, I have been granted special powers by the goddesses. Fine, RJP, you can get to the woods on your own, right? Princess, I have one last request. Can you tell him where to find the Mirror of Twilight? Midna, I believe I understand now just who and what you are. Despite your mortal injuries, you act in our stead. These dark times are the result of our deeds, yet it is you who have reaped the penalty. Accept this now, Midna. I pass it to you. Oh, RJP, stop her! A little confused as to what she actually does here. She comes back at the end. Spoiler alert. We go back, RGP. Yeah. We go back, RGP. Back to Farron Woods. I mean, I guess, yeah, granted at this point you don't know that yet, but still, like, even without knowing that, it's not like we can just not have Zelda. Like, at this point, I would think, I've taken all that you had to give, though I did not want it. At this point, I would start thinking, does Midna now have the Triforce of Wisdom? That what just happened? So, yeah. I gotta pay attention to the end. Make sure that the glow goes back on Zelda's hand. That'd be an interesting detail if we don't get to see the glow on Zelda's hand again. Which I think...
That's that undiscovered secret of
which I think it does. If I think about the scenes, I think I do recall her, like, holding up her hand again, but... I don't know. I gotta pay attention to that, because now I'm really thinking. Like, what did Zelda actually do here? She didn't, like, kill herself. She didn't completely give herself up. Huh. I don't know. A lot of theory fodder for one episode. But, with that, this guy's coming full speed. He's ready to fight. You asked for it, man. Get up. Get this over with. Alright, cool. But, she just sent good vibes. Power of tranquility. Alright, that's gonna be it for The Legend of Zelda today. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I will see you on the next episode.